U.S. Representative Jody Arrington of the 19th District of Texas held a news conference alongside other state elected officials across the country in regard to the current state of the border. CBS 7's Tyler Poglitsch has more on this. Tyler?
Yeah, Jay, U.S. Representative Arrington spoke in front of the nation's capital earlier this morning. This press conference was held to demand support from President Joe Biden to declare an invasion at the southern border and to empower Texas law enforcement and National Guard to take action on undocumented immigrants. Representative Arrington claims that this all started due to President Joe Biden's border policies, which he says do not enforce the law and do not protect the citizens of this country.
That the federal government would provide a common defense, would repel invasions like we're seeing on the border. And the federal government refuses to do it. In fact, it's encouraging and incentivizing more of the chaos and lawlessness.
We caught up with Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland of Terrell County, who we've spoken to in the past regarding the current issue at the border, to hear what it meant to him to be in D.C. today with Representative Arrington and the support his county and other border counties are getting.
Sure, having Congressman Arrington support us, his district's not even on the border, and but it's definitely affected. Lubbock, Texas, Abilene, those areas. Illegal aliens are funneling to those areas that they make their way to the interior of the United States. So having his support is tremendous, as well as the other support we had there from the various congressmen.
Cleveland also talked about what defines an invasion in a county or state.
So it's not defined by a number of people crossing the border, just by what's going on clearly. I've told you many times the number of aliens we've caught in Sanderson, in Terrell County. We're at almost 500% increase. Where the federal government's failing to do their job by securing the border, the governor of Texas is having to step up.
Other state elected officials were present today at the press conference, including Congresswoman Debbie Lesko, who mentioned, "I joined Representative Arrington and my GOP colleagues to address the invasion at our southern border. President Joe Biden's open border policies have emboldened criminal cartels to traffic migrants and deadly drugs across our border. This is a shameful dereliction of duty." Congresswoman Kat Cammack also released a statement saying, "During this morning's press conference with Representative Arrington and many of my colleagues, we talked about how much the Biden administration has failed, forcing states to take action to defend our borders. It's the Biden border crisis, and it's absurd." For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Tyler Poglitsch.